So we're leaving the hotel in Savannah. We're gonna head to a peach orchard, which is about 3 hours away, and then start heading ourselves over to San Antonio. So our batteries in the van we charged yesterday when we were driving around, so they were 100% when we parked. We leave the refrigerator on, so we're gonna check to see how much that uses up on the batteries. Did you take a look?
Yes, 92%.
92%. So the refrigerator uses about 8%. So we just round that up to 10, so we have extra in case, so we know overnight we're good with the battery and refrigerator.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna go fill up on gas first, and then we're gonna head out. So we're still in Georgia. We've been driving for about an hour and a half. The vehicle started beeping, and this popped up on the screen. Which is funny because about a minute before that popped up, we were thinking about stopping to stretch our legs and get Piper out, and then it said beep beep beep, attention, take a break. We're at Love's. We just topped off. Chris is gonna fill up the death. Piper said she had to pee. So we're just gonna walk around a little, stretch our legs. But sometimes I'm never sure about the dog areas because people may not clean up after themselves. Oh, right there is case in point. And there's cigarette butts all over the place. Alright, too much poo everywhere. Piper, come on. Keep walking.
We like Love's for the convenience and a place to stay overnight, but some can have a lot of trash in the dog and parking lot areas. Such as this trash can. We see overfilled cans a lot at the various Love's stops.
Wait. I gotta wipe you down first. You're too wet. We are topping off the DEF.
Diesel exhaust fluid.
Diesel exhaust fluid. Just make sure you don't lose the cats.
Alright, so you put this on the little thing. It's got a little air nozzle right here, if you can see. Very highly corrosive. There's a little spot here. What you do is you put it down. There's a little handle underneath. You bend the nozzle. You put it in. I'm sure people do it better. You start to
And what does this do for the engine?
cleans the exhaust so that it's not emitting harmful gases and stuff into the air, because diesel is very disgusting.
We have just over an hour more of driving until we reach Lane Southern Orchards. We have decided to eat an early lunch here. We were hit with the delicious smells of baking candied pecans as we walked through the entrance, causing our mouths to water. But we wanted to look around the country store before eating. Lane Southern Orchards has 11,000 acres of peach and pecan groves and has been growing them since 1908. They also have large strawberry patches. The orchard cans and pickles their own produce, making a variety of products such as salsas, jams, and dressings. The peach jam and cherry salsa looked pretty good. They had many flavors of pickles. In case you couldn't guess from our last video, where I did a pickle vodka shot, I love pickles, so of course I needed to pick up a jar or two. They also have a bakery here and sell breads, pies, peach cobbler, peach ice cream, and other pastries. We brought a loaf of peach bread to eat throughout the week. Their Southern Kitchen Cafe is set up like a cafeteria style where you can purchase barbecue pork sandwiches and other hot items as well as single desserts.
Alright, so we went shopping, bought multiple items, and then we ordered food. So we did palmetto cheese fried balls. I ate half of them, not bad. The peach cobbler. Chris, what do you think about the peach cobbler?
Good. Very good.
Very good. And then this is the burger special of the day.
It was a burger, fried egg, and french fries.
And then I ordered a side of coleslaw. We're going to split the burger.
I don't know what
And
that
then
is.
to go, we did a fried pie. This is a fried peach pie. So we eat that at our first stop after we get back on the road. And then I got a coffee to eat with the peach cobbler. Coffee's just really hot right now, so I'm ready to cool down. And the side for the palmetto cheese balls is a raspberry barbecue dressing. Different, not too bad. A little tangy.
After eating, we walked around the property to get some movement. This is our last long break for the day because we have another 455 miles left to drive before we stop for the night. We need to jump onto Interstate 10 and drive through the rest of Georgia, all of Alabama and Mississippi before calling it quits for the day at the Louisiana Welcome Center.
We're at our first stop after Lane's Orchards. We drove for about an hour and a half. We're out of Love's. Piper walked around outside for a bit and used the bathroom. We also gave her lunch. She just finished eating. She and I are just relaxing over here on the side. We have the screen door down, get some fresh air. I have a snack lunch I'm putting together consisting of some popcorn that we bought at Lane's Orchard. So we try not to use the toilet too much while we're traveling. And typically we don't get an odor from it, but you know, the least we can use it, the better. So when we're stopping and getting gas, we tend to run in and use the bathrooms at Love's and wash our hands, because also we kind of use our sink for storage. We just have some bottles of water, cups that need to be washed, food. This is the bread that we bought at Lane's Orchard. This way the sink doesn't stay wet from washing our hands.
Look who's driving for the first time
On this trip.
on this
For
trip.
a while. I
It's a little
test drove
scary.
this, and I drove it up to Lake Pleasant. But on this entire vacation, last time I drove was 2 weeks ago. So I feel weird.
I'm a little weird too. I feel like I'm scared for my life, but hey, Piper and I are seatbelt in. Clinch into the seat as much as possible.
Keep my eyes on the road.
Yeah, what are you doing looking at me? And there's a dinker dinker.
It is just after 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. We woke up a little late today. We stayed at the Welcome Visitor Center off of I-10 in Louisiana. We're getting ready to head out. We're parked right over there. Lots of defrost in the vehicle today. Chris is taking care of that. You can hear all the noise from the trucks. It was all night long. Although it eased up a little bit since less people drive at night. But I slept with earplugs in, ran a white noise maker, and took a Benadryl. So I had a decent night's sleep. We were supposed to wake up at 5:45 and try to head out by 7, but that didn't work out because we overslept.
We crossed over the Mississippi River just after passing Baton Rouge. There is a large oil refinery off the banks of the river. Eventually, we made it into Texas and drove past more oil refineries. It's amazing how big they are. We've been driving for almost 2 hours, and when we were trying to figure out where to stop, we saw a Buc-ee's sign. Inside, we used the world-famous Buc-ee's restrooms, which are the cleanest bathrooms in America. We sampled and purchased some jerky, bought a pulled brisket sandwich, and looked through the merchandise. While Chris filled up on gas, Piper and I walked around. Then we continued our drive. We have about 230 miles left.
The gas goes on and on, many stalls all the way down.
We made it through Houston before rush hour traffic started and decided to stop further away from Houston one more time before reaching San Antonio. And of course, we found another Buc-ee's.
We're about 65 miles from San Antonio. We're stopping to top off gas, feed Piper, give ourselves a break, stretch legs, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to go into Buc-ee's and I think I might get a new dog bowl.
Finally made it to San Antonio. Well, this is where we're going to stop the video for now. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and to click the thumbs up button. See you next time.